And we are back, and we're going to have our final guest here. Yeah, none other than LMR himself, also known as Little Miss J, but basically famous for doing the Little Miss Rarity show, and we are going to contact him right now.
Speak up.
Hello, LMR. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? Let me mute your stream.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Welcome. Look, if you look at the popularity array, my room has pretty much been maxed out thanks to you.
Really? You only
You
have a 50 user limit?
at this point I do, but the thing is, I will bring more because the thing is, I can't help it because I had to switch from Justin TV to this.
Ah.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I mean,
I'll have to stream it myself. Get more people.
if you want to, that'd be actually be excellent.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fire up my stream. More people can listen to it.
That'd be excellent. You want me to continue on the music while you do that?
Don't need to. I already fired up my stream.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
I hope you liked the song choice. It was the first song for the first LMR installment.
Yeah, I recognized it. I was like, where have I heard this before?
And it fits perfect because I mean, come on, it's you. So you already know what's pretty much going to happen right now, and Gonzo, I am going to give you the floor to this.
All right. Well, I already established and already noticed that you basically are a brony, and I mean far back. You said the first generation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, let me just get this right off my chest. Damn it. What do you think of my Tumblr bit? What do you think of the dubbings? Oh god.
You're nervous as frick, aren't you?
Well,
Am I allowed to swear?
Yes, you are allowed to say fuck titty
Good to
shit,
know.
motherfucking molesting.
You're nervous as fuck, aren't you?
well, I really do love LMR, honestly, and it is a privilege to dub her, but I just wanted to ensure that you're satisfied with it.
Let me finish this little post here. Watch this to get around their 50 user limit thing. Save changes. All right. Okay, so you want my opinion on your little fan dubs and stuff like that? I'm building anticipation in case you haven't noticed.
It's not really healthy for me right now.
I'm torturing the fuck out of you.
Yeah. You are LMR. Oh my god, you are LMR.
I'm loving it too. Okay.
Okay. Do I need to grab the gag ball and the whips and chains and whatnot? Because is this how it's going to be now? Fine.
Normally I would, but I don't want to have murder on my hands right now.
That's okay. We don't mind. I can't. My OC cannot die.
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, then I'll continue torturing. No.
Yay! Yes, I heard it. I heard it. Yes. Yes.
All right.
Fan dub.
Oh, now you gotta be hot around the collar now. Oh, Jesus Christ, where's my fucking fan? Oh,
I like them, and it's cool because, like, I have to go into explanation about one.
please, by all means, go in explanation. The floor is yours. The floor is
I'm
yours.
sitting there and I'm like, I wonder if I'm popular yet, and I just accidentally activated one of my glow sticks and I'm distracted now. Anyway, I went to Google and I searched for Lil Miss Rarity and I'm just like, whatever, and I just Googled it and it comes up with this YouTube video that's it was like, I don't know what it was. It was some little like 40-second snippet, and it was like preview of the next Little Miss Rarity or something like that. It's one of your videos. I don't remember the name of it exactly.
Yeah, it was probably the preview for one of the installments. I believe it was 3 or 4.
Mhm.
Can't remember for the life of me.
And I clicked on that, and I saw it, and I was just like, wow, someone made a fan dub of like all of my Little Miss Rarity stuff. So I started like going to all my real life friends, and I'm like, hey, this Gonzo dude he did like a fan dub of me. My friends are all like, the only thing I don't like is the voice, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, Well, I can't really help it. I can't sound very female enough.
Well, you
All I could
obviously
do
can't
was,
sound like Rarity, but
yeah, obviously.
yeah,
But it's still
you're
great.
male. I mean, that's my problem. I mean, I'm sitting here, I got 8 million female characters, and I get to pretend I'm a chick in real life, and then people are like, "Let me hear your voice," and I'm like, "No." Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with a glue stick right now.
Oh, by all
The
means, go ahead.
Just
So
be
yeah,
frank.
I know how it is to be unfortunately male, like voice wise.
Oh,
Uh,
stop.
I tried to in the later installments. I try to get some outside help. Like in the most recent one, where you decided to put LMR in jail. I ended up asking. Well, also in a previous one, I've asked a Vanna Mellon, who was a pretty good voice actress, and I worked with a friend of mine, and actually two friends of mine. One of them was General Stormbreaker.
mhm.
He's right now dying from anticipation, hoping that he sounded all right.
Is he here right now?
Unfortunately, yes. He
On
is.
stream and contacting me privately through my Skype.
Well,
Because
the Stormbreak was just fine, except my original idea of him was he would sound like an Imperial agent with the British accent and all that kind of crap.
oh,
Um, so when I heard him just talking with this badass voice, I was like, it's cool. It's cool. I got nothing against it. I'm still like, yay, this guy still makes fan dubs of me. But I was like, oh man, Imperial agent all over the place. That's what I imagine Stormbreak would talk like.
Imperial Agent, you mean like some from Star
Like
Wars?
Star Wars, yeah. Like a freaking
oh,
Like the captain. You know,
yeah. What the hell was the captain's name?
Captain was it Captain Neba or Neba? Something like that.
Was it Neva?
I
It
don't
was
know about
Nita, Captain Nita.
that's the one. Yes. Yeah, like
A power of the fire.
the British.
A British accent. You bloody dog.
I've caught Little Miss Rarity.
I caught Miss Rarity, and you are coming with us, ma'am.
But no, I just that was my original interpretation of his voice. But I didn't mind the lack of an accent. Like I didn't really care, because it's cool to have someone doing fan dubs regardless. Um, and it's unfortunate that Double Entendre is too adult for people to do fan dubs.
Yeah.
I actually dared myself and included her in a little. I did a little group just to max out the time I had. I included her in a bit, well, alongside a psychotic Fluttershy Tumblr and a sexy Cheerly
Hmm.
Tumblr.
People are saying test in my stream. Hi, people. Anyway, um, so all in all, yeah, I like the fan dubs, and they're pretty cool. And I say keep them up, even with the weird voices, because they're cool, and I support them.
Uh,
Yeah, you got his approval, and that's
oh, that's a major relief right there. That is.
What did you want me
I'm
to?
like, I'm
You
hoping.
didn't want
I'm
to hear
really-
me come in and be like, "No, fuck you. You don't do the voices right. Get the fuck out of here. Go fuck
Yeah.
yourself."
basically pulling a Dick Cheney move, especially when we worked at the Walmart. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go
yeah.
fuck yourself. Wow. So give us a brief history. How did your journey of being a brony start, and basically where you are right now with LMR and all your
This is
Yeah.
plot
Yeah,
streams?
I got more specific questions about her too later on.
How,
but
how,
let's-
okay, yeah, let's answer this one real quick, and then
you can get yourself strapped in. This is a lengthy story.
okay, I don't think my chair has belt buckles on the same.
You
Right.
should
Well, I'm
have,
sitting
like,
in a
shoulder
recliner.
straps
I'm
on.
sitting in a recliner, so I'm
Yeah, wait, hold on. No, wait, that doesn't work.
If
Where's
you're
my-
not sitting on a roller coaster while you're on your computer, you're doing internet wrong. Anyway,
Don't worry, I'm on a recliner. I'm good.
We've heard
I'm
it.
on a right now. I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
Anyway,
all right.
Swag.
God damn it. Okay. So with me, when I started with the bronies, it was a joke originally. Like me and my brother had this stint back when I was a kid that we started to become what we called male feminists, and we were fighting for women's rights. Yeah, guys are allowed to be girly too. It was weird. Anyway,
No homo?
no homo, yeah,
Okay.
and
Want to make sure.
we were allowed to be girly and all that kind of stuff, and we were like trying to make a statement out of it. So in our girliness, we decided to, instead of collecting the GI Joes that our parents were getting us, we went out and we bought My Little Ponies. And when we got our allowance, we went and collected ponies, and we were just like, yeah, ponies. And I still have a Generation 1 November pony, which I love to point out every single time I tell this story, which is over
Wow.
on my dresser right there, and I love her so much and I want to hug her. But she's still in the box and she's mint condition. Anyway,
Wow. Oh my. You're officially you have been a brony since day one.
well, not since day one, but
Well,
since
yeah, you
generation. Yeah,
yeah, you gradually became one later on.
yeah. So at first, it was basically just we were forcing ourselves to buy ponies just for the sake of going. Guys can get girly toys too, and then. I watched the show. I remember the shooby doo shooby doo. I remember the Applejack song. Who's a silly pony or a silly pony? Who is Applejack? Anyway, I remember all that stuff. I remember those stupid ass songs that they used to sing. They were terrible. The show was terrible. Um, then later on, Generation Two came out, and it was not as good as Generation One. And me and my brother kind of just stared at it, and we were like, "How is it that you go to a full new generation of something and make it worse?" Like, I don't.
How you take crap and make it and basically
Yeah,
make
how
it
do you
even
make
more
crap
crappy?
even crappier? It's like, what the hell? And then
You,
we were like, Maybe we shouldn't be watching My Little Pony. Let's go to something else." So for a while we were on Dora the Explorer, and then way later on
Awesome.
Generation 3 came out, and we were like, uh yeah, I think we'll just stick with the toys. So we stuck with the toys. Then around the time the current episode at this time when I was introduced to Generation 4 was Winter Wrap Up. And one of my friends comes along, and in fact, my best friend comes along, and he's like, he's super excited because he just saw the Winter Wrap Up episode. He's going fucking crazy about ponies right now. And me, my knowledge of this new My Little Pony show is basically I'm sitting there on Fur Affinity, and there's a million people who have Rainbow Dash and Applejack as their icons, and they're drawing pony art and stuff. And I'm like, what is with the My Little Ponies suddenly? This is stupid. And I'm like, My Little Pony was cool back in the day, hipstershades.jpg. And then my best friend comes along and he's like, "Have you heard about the new My Little Pony?" And I'm like, "Well, I've seen a lot about the new My Little Pony. Like, what is this?" And then he's like, "Oh, it's a new show, Generation 4 of My Little Pony, and it's made by Lauren Faust." And I'm like, "Oh." And he's like, "The person who made Powerpuff Girls." And I'm like, "Holy shit." And I'm like, "Where is
Mm-hmm.
this?" And he immediately links me to what the hell was their name? I don't remember their name. It was a YouTube channel that I used to absolutely love them because they had every single episode all the time forever.
mm,
Um, and he linked me to them, and it was episode 1, and he was like, "Just watch it." I watched episode 1, and I was like, "Hmm." And I clicked on episode 2. Then I clicked on episode 3, and without ever standing up from my chair, I went from episode 1 to Winter Wrap Up, and I was just glued to the screen. That was like the greatest revelation of my entire life. I was like, I love this show. I love everything about this show. And it was wonderful. It was like, take a franchise that was terrible to begin with, that the only redeeming factor was that you got pretty little pony dolls, and
And little
take
girls that pretty much
three
loved it.
yeah, three major attempts to make a family-friendly cartoon show just getting worse and worse and worse, and I'm just like, there's no hope for My Little Pony. And then all of a sudden, bam, Lauren Faust. Oh my God, holy shit, this is fucking whoa.
Basically,
S-
turn it into basically gold right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
just reinventing it all together.
it's just this humongous reimagining of ponies, and I was just like, holy fuck. So then, since I'm sure that question was also related to how I got into Little Miss Rarity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That was
let's
that.
move forward.
Basically, it's just going to be a lead up. Why Rarity of all ponies? Why did you decide to take her and then like put her into this weird, grim, darkish world of bloodletting and branding and cutting herself?
And dominating, or I
And
say,
also, how on earth did you basically turn her into a different character altogether?
That's insulting. No, I'm kidding. The
Mom is still pretty.
mommy is still pretty.
I
Um,
had to
oh,
say it. I had to say it.
it's her catchphrase.
Yes,
Anyway,
mommy's still pretty. Every mama has their
so
Mhm.
dreams. Go ahead.
Little Miss Rarity, this is like everyone's favorite story when I tell this. Uh, One day, me and my friend, I have a friend, a real life friend, Brony friend, who we talk about or at a time we talked about the Tumblr ponies all the time. We talked about Molestia and we talked about Pinkamena Dion Pie, and they were our absolute favorites. And Stoner Trixie, I always forget about Stoner Trixie because they don't update enough. I'm gonna find the person who does Stoner Trixie and kick him in the shin. Just be like,
Yeah.
fucking update. Anyway, so we were sitting there at Taco Bell one day, and he goes, "You're an artist. Why don't you do a Tumblr pony?" And I'm like, "I don't know. What the hell would I do?" And he's like, "What's your favorite pony?" I'm like, "Twilight." And then he's like, "Well, why don't you do one of Twilight?" I'm like, what could I do?" We sat there and we brainstormed, and we were like, yeah." We eventually came up with this story that Twilight came across the Necronomiclop, and and with
Good.
Yeah.
this book, she accidentally summoned a bunch of demons into the world that were possessing her friends.
Mhm.
So, her friends got like, I don't know. It was really lengthy and really weird, and it was basically all of Ponyville gets possessed by demons, and there were demonic versions of ponies, and then there was like the pony Satan, who was like, there was Nightmare Moon, there was Discord, and now there was this thing that basically was like Discord, except instead of making everything chaos, he made everything like grimdark and evil. And this was supposed to be like this humongous universal uh time and space tearing death god that was here to just screw everything in the ass, and he was accidentally summoned by Twilight Sparkle. And now Twilight Sparkle was on this lengthy and horrifying mission to stop him. And yeah, it was really, really over the top epic. And then he said, "What about Rarity? I thought Rarity was your favorite pony." And I'm like, "What would I do with Rarity? She'd just like put her hoof into a sewing machine and then have an orgasm." And he was like, "That's hot." I was like, "That is hot." So I went home and I made Little Miss Rarity.
You
That's
basically, so
literally
yeah,
the story.
you decided that one night she gets cat scratched. She becomes crazy enough to actually stab herself repeatedly and getting orgasms from it.
Hmm.
That's hot.
See, I sat down and I actually did. Uh, I think, God, I might one day release the preliminary sketches, but I actually had a whole bunch of original ideas for Little Miss Rarity, and they were different things that I was just sitting there going, "All right, how does she get at? How does she get, to the point where she gets horny from getting hurt?" And I'm like, "All right, let's. How about how about she accidentally puts stitches up her arm with her sewing machine? Like her sewing machine just keeps going, she can't stop it, and it's going up her arm, and eventually she realizes she likes it. That was idea one, and I started trying to draw that, and I couldn't fucking do it. So I threw my Cintiq at the wall, and it broke, and I bought a new one. No, I'm kidding. And
Well, in a way, if you think about it, there have been some cases for women actually who are very sensitive. I mean, even the slightest touch or even pain itself actually is really its pleasure. It's something in
I
the
actually met a girl like that a long time
Yeah.
ago, and I guess that's part of where Little Miss Rarity came from. Was
Hmm.
was her name
I don't,
was her first name Sophia by any chance?
her first name was Randy, actually.
Okay.
Ooh.
Um, and she just loved cutting herself. Like she used to just sit there and just slice a razor across her wrist and just fucking orgasm. And I was just, I used to try to talk her out of it, of course. And anyway, moving on. So I went through about 14 different ideas for Little Miss Rarity. There was the accidental sewing machine, and then there was the, stuff like that. Um, my friend comes up and he says, "What about Opal?" And I'm like, "I'm not fucking drawing Opal." And he's like, "Then make Rarity kill Opal." And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna make Rarity just Opal's already dead. I don't want to draw that stupid fucking cat." So, because I don't like Opal. Opal is my least favorite thing in the entire show.
Uh,
So I decided if
Is it just
Opal,
is it just Opal or just cats in general?
just Opal. I don't like that little hair thing.
To that
Um,
fur ball.
uh,
that thing is retarded. Opal is the dumbest looking thing. Anyway,
Meow.
um, so I decided, let's try this one, and I tried one where she had the opal scratches over her eye and between her eyes, and on her ear and on her cheek, and had her lip bleeding and stuff like that. I was like, I like this. This is awesome looking. And then I was like, so how did she get to this point? Opal scratched the fuck out of her, and she fucking killed Opal. And I'm like, but I'll make it an accident. So at post number two, I decided to go from she's just batshit insane to she realizes it was an accident. And then, as I was going on, if you've noticed back in early Little Miss Rarity, it sort of jumped around a lot. Like I didn't really know where I was going with the story.
hmm
And originally it was something I was really just doing because I wanted to relieve stress. Because commissioners on Fur Affinity are the most stressful people you could possibly ever get a commission from.
I know.
Just
I bet they were just assholes.
I can't even. Oh my god, just thinking about it is making me shake. I hate those people.
Oh,
So so in order to relieve stress from commissions, I decided I would do something on the side and just sort of, toss in some drawings every now and again on a little Tumblr where I get to answer questions that are asked to me, and see what happens. So I advertised it on my Fur Affinity, and people came along and reblogged stuff on their Tumblrs and went, "Hey, this is a cool artist who," so on and so forth, whatever. And that sort of like started to bolster my popularity,
Uh,
and within half a month, just like 2 freaking weeks, I had already gotten more followers on Little Miss Rarity than I did on Fur Affinity in 6 years.
not to interrupt or anything like that, but I'm noticing the viewers.
Yeah, you're at like 70 something.
Holy crap!
And
Uh,
now they're going down because I imagine they're jumping over to mine. I got 37 over in mine.
Yeah, but oh my god. Go keep continue. Sorry, I'm shitting myself right now. I never had that many. Keep on going. Keep on going. Don't stop
Okay,
talking.
okay,
Keep on.
okay. I'll keep going. Jesus. Okay. So anyway, uh, eventually, as my popularity started to grow, I started to have a conflict with myself that I was sitting there and staring back and forth between Little Miss Rarity and my Fur Affinity and going, do I even want to keep up my Fur Affinity? Like 6 years of trying and trying and trying and trying to get anywhere on Fur Affinity, and I only got about 2,400 followers. And then over on Little Miss Rarity, I fucking jumped up to I'm at 7,000 now, and I've only been around for what 3 months, and it's just holy bitch, and I was like, wow, something that Fur Affinity used to think was stupid. I used to draw violent things on Fur Affinity, and everyone was just like, whatever. It would get no favorites. And then I draw blatant porn, and everyone would be like, yeah, porn. But then I go over to My Little Pony, and I'm like, yeah, violence and a little bit of vaginal fluids, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
holy fuck, and they're all fucking jumping on me and shit like that.
Uh,
So I eventually got to the point that I realized I just need to quit for Affinity because those people are just unappreciative of what I want to do.
yeah,
And over on Tumblr, I got all these cool people who are like really easygoing and really fun and really love and tolerance kind of people, and I respect a lot of them. And this will be the final statement why I stuck with Tumblr is over on For Affinity, when I hated somebody, like when somebody was a complete jerk, I could not fathom ever liking them. Like if they ever talked to me, I would just scream at them at how fucking annoying of them at them I am. And fuck, I just my speech just
yeah.
exploded. Anyway,
Go
I,
ahead. That's fine.
you okay?
We no, we want you to be yourself. In my show, I demand you to be yourself. Don't hold anything
Yeah,
back. Go ahead and be yourself because that's basically when I originally created the mini arcade show all
because
about. So
you
go
want
ahead.
to know who the myself is behind the art. I know how it is.
Hmm.
So then it's like the people who were assholes over on For Affinity, I just hated them with a fiery passion. I never wanted to see them again. I hated them, and I just wanted to kill somebody every time I had to put up with their bullshit. Um,
and seems.
then
Oh, sorry.
over on Tumblr, I come along and I'm like, well, this environment seems really nice. And then someone comes along and starts to hate me, and I'm like, oh no, people hate me. And then I realize they're being very quiet about it. Like they just, someone came along, they said they don't like me, and I'm like, okay. And that's it. We go our separate ways. I continue following them because I still like their art, and we just, they don't make a big fuss about it. It's not like they go and make an anti-me group or something like that. And I'm like, it is so easy to tolerate somebody who dislikes me in the pony fandom. They're very acceptable people, and it's very, very easy to tolerate being hated when people aren't making a big fuss about it.
Mm.
So I like that. And it's incredibly refreshing. And I'm like, wow, I can be mad at someone and not ruin my whole day just from being mad at them. Like there was a guy, an artist I really like, and God, I'm rambling so much right now. There's an artist I really like on Tumblr, and I noticed that he made like a little hateful post about me, and I was like, wow, what a dick. And I was about to reblog it and call him a dick, but I was like, I don't want him to lose followers and shit like that. I don't want him to have anyone who's following me agree with me and unfollow this guy. And I'm like, I'm just gonna let him have his opinion. And I just canceled reblogging it. And I was like, wow, I would have never done that on Fur Affinity. I would have been like, fuck this guy. I hope he dies.
It's
Though
understandable.
you still do have your fair share of idiots on Tumblr too, as I
I
have
still have
noticed.
them, but it's just I can tolerate them
Yeah,
so much easier than I can on Fur Affinity.
Right. Because
yeah,
they're more conscientious and they have a lot more um, you know more opinions. But the thing is, they're more gentle about it. They're
Mm-hmm.
not hardcore. They're not telling that fucking sucks or that shit's is nothing. You're nothing. You should go and jump off a cliff type of thing. But no, these people are a lot more kinder, a lot more gentler, and they're more there for you than anything else.
Yeah, it's like when I read Tumblr posts about hate, I don't see hate. I see a generally disliking opinion, and I'm like, everyone's got their opinions. On for affinity, oh man, these people are going to attack every fucking ounce of your person. They're going to come
Troll
after your
Central.
family, they're going to come after your friends, they're going to go to everybody who's following you and send them notes about you better unfollow him or I'll kill you. And
Just
it's
yeah.
just you have a vendetta, like they literally want to destroy you. And I've only seen that once on Tumblr, and that was when the artist behind the blobs was the My Little Chubbies,
Hmm.
um Rye. She was following me, and she apparently got a bunch of freaking hate mail and stuff like that. And she said, I'm sorry for unfollowing you, but I got a lot of hate mail from fans saying, how dare you follow them if you're a safe for work blog and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's bullshit of them. And she was like, I agree, but I don't want it to continue, so you understand if I unfollow you. I'll just keep you bookmarked. And I'm like, no problem.
At least
So,
see that's what I love about some of these people because I mean, but see, you're always going to have your, like I said before, right hand legalists. Um, wants to say, tell their opinion, trying to say we don't want you to be like that. We want you to be what we want you to be. It's like Hollywood a lot of times. This is why I don't live in Hollywood. Even though I do video stuff and whatnot, I don't want to live there. If I became famous for Hollywood, I don't want to live there. For one thing,
mhm.
because everybody wants to look at you differently. And they're looking for some form of action. That's why you just move to a small town where no one's gonna really go find you, and you stay in your house.
Yep.
It's like that Picamina, the little thing. It's like where if you had to go anywhere you're planning, where you go? It's like I don't leave my room ever. I'm like that's me right there. Hello, I do. I only go out to do my work, come back home, and that's it. If I go on vacation, I'm staying in somewhere inside. If I'm going outside. Plus, I don't do too
Yeah, I'm
good
kind
at.
of like that too. Except I'm just to everybody else, I'm just a normal guy. But apparently on here, they're calling me a god of Tumblr dubs.
Let me say a little something about this. Where I kind of got started, I expressed in my at the first show that I got into My Little Pony. Yeah, it was a great show, but then all of a sudden I started to hear um oh these pony tumblers, and it's like really what's it all about? It's like I just basically it's like look on YouTube about it. I found one of Gonzo's videos, and you know what? There was the first one was a Picamina Diane Pie. Then it moved on to LMR to you. And
Mhm.
then I just fell in love. Literally. Wing boner and all. Yes, I am expressing my love to Lil Miss Rarity, but the thing is, there was another reason why behind it. It's because of a dominatrix I used to know. Her name was Sophia Rarity. And I felt that's why I felt like so deep inside into the character and whatnot, because it's like oh it's someone I know from basically from a name, and also from something a show I like, and I really got into it. So I mean, and then I got into Tumblrs because of that. So if you think about it, you two, Gonzo and LMR, you guys really got me started with Tumblr. Basically, you birthed me.
I am your father.
What?
Anyway,
Well,
I
actually,
say that as I'm swinging glow sticks around like lightsabers. Anyway,
but here, would it be my? Would it be if like since you're LMR, wouldn't you actually be my mother?
um, mommy's still pretty.
Yep. And hey, every mom, every filly has her dream.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the thing is, of
That
course,
is so going to be explained one day, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh dear." Anyway,
mm,
Oh,
the
and by the way, I wish I would have even the honor to have a request to you, because unlike the other assholes that I've heard from, like you and the other artists we featured, I can be patient. I can be pretty open. I and frankly, anybody who can draw better than I can, I'm just gonna call. I'm just gonna call them gods or something.
What are you saying, Gonzo?
What are you trying to say?
Come on, mommy wants to hear it. Mommy wants to hear what you have to say. Gonzo, say it.
This guy wants to request some dirty, dirty
sorry.
porn.
He wants a clump. The thing is, in another cartoon we're actually going to be doing here with the guy, the last person I talked to before we got to him. You saw his artwork, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that one picture of Gonzo and your character as humanoids? Ponies.
Yeah, Spite was on the wrong cheek. No, I'm kidding.
Oh come on! But but really, what did you think of his artwork?
I like it.
You really like
It's
it?
yeah, it's simplistic and still good. Like especially that male version of Gonzo that you showed off. I was like, wow, that's really it's got that anime style to it. It's like I'm not the
Yeah,
hugest fan of anime, but it's like it looked very anime, and I was like, I like that. This
yeah.
guy's got
Sadly, I'm not that skinny. Damn it.
he's got anime styles down.
But getting back to
Oh,
Gonzo, I know you have a request. I hear it in your voice, and you're laughing like a little schoolgirl. You better,
that's because I'm just laughing my ass off.
because he's so nervous. Can't you, Elmar? Can you see he's nervous?
I can tell.
He's
You pretty
he.
much noticed that. Well, I'm not sure if you follow me or not. I don't know, and I wish you do, but screw it. Oh, just you might as well take up on the challenge of drawing me as a pony with Rarity. I mean, it doesn't matter, male or female. It doesn't matter. With LMR, it would be even better. I mean, I love your work. I love how you portray her, and I just love the blog. Period. I
hmm
mean, it's one of my favorites to dub,
Period.
and it's really an honor to.
And I imagine it's really easy to because I get my damn grammar right.
Who cares at this point? It is art, my friend, and
Um,
you cannot. You cannot destroy art. You create them.
oh, trust me, you
You
can
can't destroy art. You can create them. You can destroy a tablet, but you can't. but you can't destroy the art.
Well, the art would be destroyed for quite a while if the tablet was destroyed. Anyway, I will I'll consider your offer. Don't worry about it, or not offer, your request. As soon as I got some commissions out of the way, I'll probably get to a request stream, and I'll probably toss yours up there because my request streams are really laid back, and I draw like everything. So
You know
All
what?
right, and I'll take the time to visit it.
You know
I'll
what?
take the time to visit one of them.
Yeah, I would love to too. I've been to one of your request streams before, and I won on one of them too. I actually guessed the number correctly, and I forget.
really,
Yes, yeah. If you see me, I am Mean Spirit, aka Mean Spirit Moon.
oh, that's you. Yeah, you won the latest one, didn't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
You know what? If I should come to think of it, I do have a request as well because my pony deal needs a lot of work, and the only thing is I want to be able to really see who I really am as a pony. Like anthro, whatever it needs to be. If you could do that as a special request for me, I would be in your debt forever, and I would post it everywhere I go. I'll even do a second interview with you and actually gain you more people if needs to be once I know this popularity from this show goes on, which I know I pretty much might go into shock and pretty much go into a nervous breakdown from this. But now I got the damn you Gonzo, I blame you for the jitters now. You pass it on to me. Um, how about we get to a few more questions now? So
Yeah, more questions. I like questions.
Oh well, I might as well.
Gonzo, do you have any questions?
What have you got going on for her in the near future, if you can? Just even a little spoiler would even help.
The guy is General Stormbreak.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! God fucking damn it, I knew it!
I think I had a heart attack.
No, I knew it! 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 You know how I knew? Because it's all the clues led up right up to it, and it's General Stormbreak that actually was the filly.
What clue? Hold on.
What?
Clue?
Mirror,
The-
every filly has her dream, and the person that's been watching her. And the thing is, you remember the story
A little bit.
about like mommy left us? mommy abandoned us, and basically goes through this whole entire ordeal, and basically he's also in a similar deal as she is.
Yeah.
That was like the major clue for me. It's like for some reason I kind of sense a family feud here, and
This
I
guy has read Little Miss Rarity more than I have.
Dude.
am I right?
I'm not
Damn.
saying anything. I'm just saying the guy in the current update is him.
I'm sorry. I pretty much I kind of like I'm like the Sherlock Holmes of my house.
That's
I'm a little.
scary. I'm gonna avoid
Oh,
continuing.
damn. Well,
I'm sorry. It all added up, so I go by that because
I and I thought he'd be done with because Opal pretty much slit his throat like sushi.
Well, the whole the note, the cat got my tongue, I'll borrow yours. Um, basically, when his throat was slashed open, you have to keep in mind they live in a magical universe. They're
Well,
they're
yeah,
able to repair wounds like that.
yeah,
Um,
that's a given.
but what is going to be revealed very soon is that he can no longer talk. Um, and that's what he means by cat got my tongue because opalescence ripped his throat out. Um, I'll borrow yours is basically he fucking wants her. He wants her hard. And though that's basically what I got in store. And I will reveal one more thing. This is a spoiler for something that's far off. I mean, this
All
is
right, I get.
probably a month or two until this is going to happen. Um, I'm not gonna go into humongous detail, but I'm going to say something incredibly big is going to happen. Um, and shit's gonna get trippy, and basically a whole lot of things are going to be explained. I've been doing a lot of work, a lot of things like, for example, that question. Every little filly has her dreams. Everyone has been asking about that since it happened. That is going to get explained. Um, the just everything, all of the, in including this is probably the best thing I can say about it without spoiling what's going to happen. The thing that made Opal go crazy in the first place and scratch Little Miss Rarity and make her go crazy is going to be explained. Why Opal scratched her in the first place. So, yeah, that's going to be coming up.
all right.
I
At
thought it
least
was because she was kept in the house for too long, but you're working things out, aren't
yeah,
you?
he has this.
Yeah,
He has a story, and
I've
he's
Ooh.
been putting things together, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna start laying down some clues because something big's about to happen.
and so far, man.
So
Um,
far, some trippy shit has happened, but this is gonna be the mother load of all trippy.
you're,
Oh, and
as
I'm gonna
as a
be
Joker
there
once
for
said,
it.
"I took your little plan and turned it on itself." You're gonna turn this whole entire world upside down, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's gonna
Oh my
become Alice in
god.
Wonderland meets Silent Hill and this shit.
I'm
Yeah,
loving it. Oh
with
my.
a little pony in it.
Yes.
Oh, I think I have this wing boner the size of France right now.
And hell, I'll reveal one more thing because I feel like spoiling one more thing.
All right.
Pinkamena Diane Pie is going to make several more cameos in the next
All
when this giant thing happens.
right. That'd be
Not
you
just
heard it
that
here,
one
folks.
appearance in the dream, right?
Yeah, not just the dream appearance. She's going to make more appearances as major tributes to Crooked Trees because the guy's cool.
Yeah,
I
and
feel really bad for in earlier times and earlier streams and earlier places. I called him a whiny teenager for whining about the creation of Little Miss Rarity, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of did front on his business, and I feel bad.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna stop hating on him. The guy's cool, and I feel really bad for
yeah.
for basically being the reason he quit Tumblr. I mean, he doesn't say it flat out, but I'm pretty damn sure I am.
Funny, I
Oh.
have a different explanation. Basically, why he decided to quit the Pinkamena blog. Well, we'll compare our versions. What was your take?
Um, what I noticed was that a lot of people were pointing out that the creator of Pinkamena Dianpai, aka Crooked Trees, hated me. And I was like, I wonder why. I mean, I really like him and he's really cool. And then he quit Pinkamena Dianpai and wanted to shut it down because it was too, he had that big old explanation about how it was time consuming and he didn't feel like doing it. It was no longer fun for him, and so on and so forth. The same reason Blue Blood quit, which I still shed tears every morning when I realize I can't wake up and see Blue.
Uh,
Um, but Pinkamena Diane Pi ended, and shortly after it ended, I suddenly started receiving a million notes from, usually from anonymous, but also from some other people, talking about, like, dude, you realize that Crooked Trees hates you, right? Oh my God, Crooked Trees hates you. Oh, Crooked Trees just made a journal that basically says he quit because of Lil Miss Rarity. Oh, Crooked Trees hates you. Oh my God, why would you do this? Oh, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, wow, I feel awful because Crooked Trees was like the main reason I started Little Miss Rarity. That was like the point.
I hope he's actually listening to this right now because this would probably
uh,
make a few things, better. And you know what? I'm going to say this out loud. People who are listening to the stream, I will. If you know who this person is by any chance, I am going to save this on, and we're going to, repost this whole thing. I want you to have him listen to this, and so to hear the real truth is coming out right now, because now with this interview, the truth finally comes out. Everything is out in the open, and I mean, basically, I think we should request him to come back. At least, show him that he still loves that he should come back and keep on doing this. You
Well,
know.
he's still around on Tumblr, of course.
Yeah, of course. But I mean,
yeah.
I'm just saying, if people know where he is at and they're listening to this, have them come back. Just tell them, come talk to us, and basically we'll just have them watch the save stream of this, because I'll save this and I'll send it to some of my friends, and they'll pass it on to there. But I
And
want
I'll have this posted up on my YouTube.
make a short version of
Yeah,
it,
yeah. I
of
know
this
it'll
whole
be
entire.
short. I know this will be shortened because I'll take out the music.
Oh, you gotta love the music,
Well, yeah,
it's the only
but
way to kind of get like those little breaks in between.
well,
But
yeah, but well, I just don't want it to be removed
But
because
who needs breaks when you have a pause button?
eh,
yeah, that too.
I can't argue that. I'm not gonna argue that at all. L-
Well, eh,
Next question, I guess. I mean, this, like, you are our our final caller, and this so far, I am enjoying this. I'm glad you're here with us. But the next question is going to be here is uh but with all you also do pony plots. I mean, but yeah, pony plots, and you have double entendre.
Hmm.
Where how did that came to be?
Um, Double Entendre is actually pretty uh, personal. Um, Double Entendre was my OC pony. I actually created three OC ponies. Um, they
I think
like one right after the other, and then I eventually made Beep Boop. But right at first it was I was like, okay, I need a pony version of my fursona, and I made Phony Tail. He was like my first uh, pony creation. And then after I made Phony Tail, I was like, you know what? I want to make like an actual OC. And I sat there and I was in my painting class, and I was sitting there like listening to my painting teacher, and she was talking about how her mother was in the hospital, and she kept saying, "I'm sorry, I'm being so wishy-washy." She said that over and over and over, and it kept reminding me of the Peanuts gang when
uh,
Peppermint Patty called Charlie Brown, Wishy-Washy old Chuck.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking about that, and I was like, what does wishy-washy mean? And then I was like, oh yeah, it means depressed. It's like depressed and a downer, and all that kind of stuff. And I started to sit there, and I was like thinking up a pony, and I was like, I should make a pony that's like my teacher. And I
Hmm.
started like taking my teacher and her. She had like this totally whoa spirituality about herself, where she would look at your painting and she's like, I could feel the emotion of this painting, it's just crawling out. But then deep down she was actually like this really depressed downer kind of person, even though she always talked about how everything was so powerful and such a great
Yeah.
spirit, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I started to revolve this pony around my teacher, and I made Wishy-Washy. And then I was like, I don't really like her
Gesundheit.
personality. I'm gonna stick with what her name means and just make her sad
Mm.
and a
She's also
downer.
cute too.
Hmm.
Everyone loves Wishy-Washy.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
also
Oh
like I also like Entendre too
yeah.
because I'm also kind of pervy too.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Not to interrupt real quick. I want to take a short little break because I've been holding
Oh,
for a while.
breaks are fine.
So I'm going to take a short little break, and we'll be right back after a short short musical break, and hopefully we don't wait too long. All right, we'll be right
Okay.
back.
I'll keep my stream watchers satisfied for a while. Hmm. I don't like the music yet.
Yeah, it's fake.
Oh, there's some. Okay. So high stream. We'll continue on. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's well, I wish you want to cancel now.
Why did you decide to like rotate your theater? You might as well just go on that right now.
Well, I would like to. Yeah, 'cause I got this
Is it?
what?
Although I really like that
I love it. That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to copy his style, but the whole black. That's what I was trying to do. And I didn't want it to be like doing a thunder. I wanted it to be like, hey, look, it's a
certainly is. Strangely though, from what I can account, it wanted quite interesting.
It's like I want to tell a story. I want to do something cool, and people aren't asking questions that allow me to continue on the story. Like right now, we've got Mr. You will hear who it is. If you just came in the screen, I'm not saying it again. We've got the mystery man on the video. We've got the mystery with Button Mouse. We've got all that kind of crap. And then I suddenly get this question, and it's, if you could screw any pony in Ponyville, which one would it be? And I'm like, really?
Yeah, it's some people are odd like that. It's odd.
And we are back, and I just got caught in about this point.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Yeah.
Although I if I do know if I do get a hold of your story, I might be able to help out, asking you questions and whatnot, and if you don't mind, of course.
You're weird. Anyway, so let's get back to what that
Mindless,
question.
Gonzo. What do you expect?
He's hot. That's all it is. His female character's so hot. It's so
Um,
delicious. I mean, his even his fun bags are so funny. It's like he just wants to get people. Ooh, these fun bags are fun.
Oh, I would say that would be a good idea for the request, but I don't even know if LMR wants it.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay, let's get back to what I was. Let's get back to what I was
Let's get back to the
saying.
story of Wishy-Washy.
Oh God, I'm
So,
sorry.
so I had Wishy-Washy. I had Wishy-Washy created, and Wishy-Washy was all cool, and I just made her all depressed. But then I was like, that wasn't really me thinking of that character. That was kind of just me taking what my teacher was saying and making a pony out of it. And I was in my painting class, so I made her a painter. And it's like I had to actually go into my imagination and come up with an OC pony. And I was sitting there and I was telling a bunch of puns to my friends, like really just unbearable puns. They were just awful. And then one of my friends comes up and he goes, "You are just the master of double entendre." And then I was like, "Yeah, I am, if you know what I mean." And then they were like, "What?" Um, so then later on, I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Master of double entendre," and I'm like, I should make a pony named Double Entendre. And then and I started making a picture that was my pony Phony Tail, basically dominating Double Entendre, and I had this original design for Double Entendre, and it was terrible. I'm never showing that picture, so don't even ask. Um,
It's all right.
can't
If you
even
don't
pay
want
money to see
to,
it.
we
It was
don't
awful.
push you.
Um, but it was like the title of the picture was the Master of Double Entendre, and then later on I redesigned her and drew my first picture of her that was her holding a book, and she's saying, "What's wrong with what's wrong with plot holes? Every pony's got one or two." Um, then and on the book I wrote My Little Pony, now in book form. Um, but then later on I come back and I'm like, uh, I wanted to redesign her again, and they just had created this little pony creator. And I was like, I'm gonna sit here in this pony creator and make pony double entendre. And I made this little double entendre, and she was adorable. And then later on, as I was getting down the popularity line with Lil Miss Rarity, I announced that I might create an OC pony blog. And I was like, I wonder how many people would actually like it. Like, I really don't know who would enjoy, because my recollection of the pony fan base is that people do not like OC ponies as much as, it's like if you make an OC pony, there's all these fucking rules. They will never meet the main six. They will never, none of the background ponies love your OC. Your OC can't be an alicorn. There's all these fucking rules of OC ponies.
Oh, screw rules,
So
man.
I uh, so I came under the impression that people didn't like OC ponies. So I made a little poll that was like, um, "Hey, how would you people like it if I introduced an OC pony named Double Entendre?" And I showed the original picture of her, and I was like, "Yeah, she's an artist. She's a um, all this kind of stuff." Then later on, I changed her from an artist to a playwright, and decided that she was obsessed with, you know, uh, the works of William Shakespeare, and really liked double entendre, was really like obsessed with it, and innuendo and stuff like that. Basically, she I built the character around that, and I was just like, yeah, double entendre, yay. and decided she would write plays that had lots of innuendo and lots of double entendre in them and stuff like that. And then I decided it's kind of hard to be a pony that talks about puns, innuendos, and double entendres without being, you know, pervy as fuck. So I decided to make her like incredibly pervy. But then, and at first she was also going to be incredibly slutty, but then I was like, I don't want her to be a slut. I just want her to be pervy, like really fucking pervy. Like,
like basically a voyeur.
yeah, like a complete fucking cock tease. Like she writes these plays that have fuckloads of sex scenes in them, but she's not really having sex. She's just, making it look like
She's
she
your eye
is,
candy, right?
just to turn the audience on. She has like a million topless scenes in her plays, and parts where she's like, "Oh no, there she's getting milk poured all over her. Oh, what a tragedy." But it's all artsy. Her plays are written by her and then edited by Wishy-Washy and proofread by Wishy-Washy, and there's various things that go on. So they come out being really, really, really similar to Shakespeare in terms that you have no idea what the hell is going on. So that's kind of a typical rundown of Double Entendre. And as the latest update of Double Entendre shows, I'm sure you're going to ask what's going to happen in the future for them. Um, as the latest update shows, Double Entendre and Wishy-Washy have been out doing basically a show tour to debut their new play. And obviously, I'm going to show quote unquote recordings from that play. So basically, you're going to get to see a small story arc of Double Entendre that's going to show the play that Wishy-Washy and Double E starred in, and in their little shoddy theaters that they went to in Ponyville and so on and so forth. Fun times. Mm.
Awesome. So,
Yes.
and what about the other one, the Lil Miss J or yeah, that one.
Your furry sona turned pony sona.
You mean Phony Tail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Phony Tail, his development has been hell. Like,
Oh.
I don't know enough about myself because I have split personalities, as I'm sure any idiot has told you. Um, I don't know enough about myself to be able to design a character that's supposed to be me. Um, so basically, Phony Tail is designed off of what other people think of me. So when I read my chats in my streams, I'm basically just going, I'm taking notes of people saying I'm funny, people saying I'm a pervert, people saying so on and so forth. So basically, I am designing Phony Tail's personality around what people think of me. That's basically it. And
Hmm.
the at first he was an Earth Pony because Earth Ponies are my favorite. But then I made him a unicorn because three Earth Ponies in a Tumblr is kind of annoying. And plus the want it need it spell in the Twilight episode, I was like, I could use that. Um, then but then later I was like, I gained this humongous obsession with Derpy, and it made me really like Pegasi, and I was like, oh my god, I want to make Phony Tail a Pegasus, but I already changed him into a unicorn. I was like, god damn it. So now he's a unicorn, and I'm kind of stuck with it. He's been development hell. He just really has been. Um, so that's him. As for Little Miss J, I'm just gonna describe that Tumblr because I feel like it. Um, that's basically just where I put all of my art, all of my commissions, all of my stuff like that, and all of my pictures of Beep Boop until the Beep Boop blog starts. Um, so yeah, and a lot of the things that go on there, I'm going to point out the pony butts. Um, the reason they happened is because it was a popular commission type of mine on for Affinity, and by popular I mean like 8 people got them. Um, and I was like, whoa, yeah. So since it was so damn popular on for Affinity, quote unquote, I decided, why don't I bring those back? Why don't I bring back the butts that everyone liked? So I'm gonna try it. I tried it. People liked it. I tried it more. More people liked it. I tried it even more. People started going fucking crazy for them. And now every single time I log on, there's 15 more people going, please open the butt commission slots. I want to be able to get more. And I'm just like, holy fuck. And I've got like fucking, I have like 35 of them waiting. And, you know, like 28 of them haven't paid yet. And they're still waiting to pay. And I'm just like, good Lord. These are so damn popular now. And like every time a new pony is introduced onto the show, someone immediately wants a butt commission of them. It's
I hope
just
we don't get one for I forgot his name, Iron Will. Oh man, I had a brain freeze there for a moment.
Hmm.
I'm
I
just
hope we
not,
don't get one of him,
I'm
honestly.
just not gonna read the latest note I got on my commission info page then.
Yeah, let's just yeah, he was obnoxious as hell as far as I
He was
concerned.
Mr. T. He said I pity the fool.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah, but he turned Fluttershy into a monster, so
He turned Fluttershy fucking hot.
well
Like,
yeah, that is
holy
true.
Sure. Excuse me.
I don't know if damn it, I don't want to request another one because I already submitted mine. Damn it.
Sorry. Too bad. So sad. Wait.
Shit.
Well, just say it out loud because maybe it might be as a
Or
side
maybe
project on the side. You never
or
know.
maybe a hot version of Flutter Rage, then I'll just toss it out there.
Wow.
and
Well,
and if for anybody,
Flutterbitch is something that has to happen eventually in my art style. I mean,
a hot Flutter bitch, yeah.
it's necessary. I mean, Flutterbitch is like just begging for hotness, and it would be a sin if I didn't. So, anyway,
Yeah. Wow. This
how
is
many
a.
more questions are there? Have we been going on for? We've been going on for an hour and 16 minutes.
I know. This has actually been really great. I mean, the room's been full. I don't know if how big how full is your room. I don't know how.
56.
Jesus Christ, this has actually been a great show. I mean, it's
It's
overwhelming.
wondrous.
Huh?
It's wondrous.
Oh, it's orgasmic. It's wing bonerous. Um,
Moving on.
yeah, exactly. Shoot, I can't believe we got to this point so far. I mean, it's such time. It's terrific. How about we get on to the next part of I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of stuck. I want to take a few callers, if that's okay with you, Elmar.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. You hear that, folks? LMR is actually willing to take a few calls if you have a question for him. So, if you want to, put as the rules I would say, put your Skype name on the deal on here on my stream, and then you'll be able to actually, well, maybe also the other stream, but we'll get to that one as well. But we'll our tech support will actually get to you as soon as you can, and be able to put your name up on here so you can actually we'll be able to ask him any questions. But please remember he's our guest, so be kind to him. Don't be too rude. So I think I may have one already. Oh yes, I have one right here. Actually, a good friend of mine was wanted to meet you one time. And she's is an upcoming artist herself, which her artwork basically is really good. I kind of like this one. Let's see if we actually get her on the line. Here we go.
Suspense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, apparently she is busy. Um,
Sometimes you can still get those people even if they're busy.
yeah, sometimes, but I don't think, let's see. Well, I think I might have another one. Here we go.
Oh, I also have someone else too.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da-da-da.
This one you actually would know, because Gonzo know, and basically, hey, Nightflyer, welcome to the show.
What up?
Hey, I got LMR here with me. Aren't you excited?
forgive me, bear with me. I'm running the thing on on my stream because it overflowed, and hearing two things at once is confusing. But anyway, yes,
Uh,
Elamar.
Hello.
we finally got the two ponies together compared to the Tumblr. I mean the Gonzo's little universe where they actually did meet together at one point. If you actually saw that
Gonzo, look
video,
what you did.
I finally got them the actual artists in the room together. Now the question is, are you gonna stick the knife up a Rarity's ass?
Oh God. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, did I put you in under a little predicament?
Oh no, no. I mean, if rarity, if it gets rarity on, I'll do it. If it gets rarity on, I'll do it. I'll be glad to do it. But
I don't think she wants to put it up her ass again. Just
all right. No, I actually have a question about rarity's kind of like how far does her pain pleasure go?
she enjoys epidermal
Okay.
tearing and epidermal penetration. She
Uh,
basically just likes to be sliced open and bleed a little bit. Uh,
ah.
she is not a fan of traumatic damage, and she, like getting punched, getting concussed, stuff like that. And she definitely did not enjoy having the opal doll rip out of her stomach.
Mm.
Shoot, that
That was
conflicts with.
probably horrifying.
But
Yeah,
apparently,
yeah.
the
Hold on,
I,
hold on, Doc.
Ah.
I was gonna say that. What?
So yeah, there are several limits to her pain. Basically, if she was in a car accident, she would not enjoy the trauma, she would not enjoy the whiplash, she would not enjoy the impact, but she would greatly enjoy all of that glass in her skin. She'd be like,
Okay.
"Fuck."
Because I was gonna say because it kind of conflicts with the next thing I wanted to ask because if she were ever to meet the alternative side of my OC, which is Grimdark Nightflower,
Uh,
um, if I give you a basic explanation, could you tell me if she would like it?
sure.
Basically, take Pinkamina's torture and add and multiply that by 10, possibly 20.
So kill her 10 or 20 times.
Yeah. Um, bas-
Um,
basically, like it's still the same torture as Pinkamina. However, this is kind of an eternal torture.
well, hmm.
Just a question.
That's hard to say. I don't know if she would grow to enjoy it, or if, if it was an eternity of torment and pain and suffering. I mean, she'd probably start off enjoying it just from the sense of being mortally wounded but not dying.
Okay.
She would probably at first be horrified, then she would grow to enjoy it, then she would probably
Get
go
bored.
from enjoying it to getting horrified again or bored.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it would go up
Okay.
and then come back down, and I don't know. It's weird.
Like a bell
understandable.
curve. Like a bell curve. I think I get it.
Yeah,
All right. Also, did you happen to have gotten the two things I submitted to you? Because I wanted to tell you this also for the people on the live stream. I saw one of your pod streams. I think it was But Lestia. Yes, I said But Lestia out there. People watching this chat, come at me. Anyway, um, I don't know. There was something actually when I saw you drawing. You actually clicked something in my mind, and it turned my whole world around. And I did the those two commissions just for free, just because you along with other stuff inspired me to do my own OC. Because I'm probably the most negative back down person I am. I hate. I would hate the way I draw, but people like just love the way I draw so much. I keep going. But
mm.
yeah, so you're an inspiration to me.
Well, that's nice to know. Which things did you submit to me?
Photo Fanny and LMR plot.
That's right. I saw those way back there. Good lord. Um, you have to bear with me. I have split personalities, and I'll see something once, and I'll be like, I'm gonna comment on that later. and then later on, I completely forgot I said that.
Oh, that's alright.
So,
I get that too. I get that too.
God, I hate that shit.
I
So,
It's
actually,
called
I
being
actually,
random.
no, I actually like it because then I'll be there, like completely focused. I know. Then I'll sit in front of my tablet. I'll be like, wait, what the fuck was I supposed to be doing right now? Oh well, I'll just
mm,
start drawing something.
that's like exactly how it is.
Hmm.
Fuck.
But
Anyway, me, I've had to live with it for years, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. Anyway, so those pictures, no, I liked them. I was like, yay, butts. Um, I'm a big fan of fannies. I'm a fanny fan, and
hey, you're not the only one, man. Bro, hook to that, man.
pro through the internet. Um,
Yeah.
I,
First bro hoof on the internet.
I actually have a challenge for you, and I will actually pay you for this. But if you look at my if exactly, I'm bro hoofing my camera. If you look at my Tumblr blog, I did my OC's plot, and I looked at it, and I'm looked like, can LMR actually make this thing god fucking sexy that it would make ponies not only triple take but freaking boner from here to who knows where.
Drop me $10 and I'll do it.
Yeah, all right, then I'll be sure to do that. Yeah, I can do that.
You heard that. Yeah, he does
Oh,
commit. LMR does do commissions here on his Tumblr blog. If you look at it, you'll see all the prices. He has a commission blog as well. Actually, come to think about of the commission blogs, I have to ask this question: why plots?
Why plot?
because lots is fucking awesome.
LMR?
Why plots? So why butts?
Exactly.
Why the fuck
Wait, wait, no,
not?
wait. I actually have an answer to this. I have an actual answer, all right? You say why plots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
I will answer in a nice thorough explanation. I am a humongous fan of the female rear end, and I will explain exactly why.
Ooh,
Um,
I better get some tissues.
Actually, you might actually be kind of either weirded out or fascinated by this
All right.
knowledge.
I'm still grabbing the
Um,
tissues.
I was born female. I was female for 3 days before I turned male, and
Awesome.
I had female pelvic structure development. So basically, I grew up with the weirdest body shape on the planet. Basically, the lower half of my body is female. I have male genitalia, so don't worry about that. But the upper half of my body is male. I look like some sort of weird T thing, and
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much. You'll get along here in San Francisco.
it's
Uh,
creepy as hell. But
it's a real.
basically, when I did a fuckload of Pilates back in high school, I had a fucking ass like a woman, like I goddamn exactly, and I became fucking obsessed with my ass. I used to look at myself in the mirror wearing panties and thongs and stuff like that, and I could get off on my
Wow.
ass. I'm serious.
He
I'm dead
has the
serious.
most sexiest fucking ass in the world.
No wonder.
I'm a little out of shape now though because
Well,
lots of
actually,
reasons.
it extremely explained. Like, if you guys can see the picture that's put up for LMR, it explains why she has such a fucking sexy plot. It's coming from the artist.
Yeah,
That is
literally.
awesome. That is
And
awesome.
that is exactly why Phony Tail has such a girly ass. That's
Ugh.
the exact reason
That ass.
Oh,
because
That ass.
it's
'cause
based on reality.
yeah, it's
This
based
is
off of you.
this is some good plot development.
You and your fucking butt jokes, man.
My plot development was Pilates, so I
Yeah,
developed my
mine.
plot over the course of several years.
Actually, no. Actually, I'll actually admit to myself, like, I don't know. I do have kind of a plot fetish too. Like sometimes when I'm in the shower too, I'll actually feel my own ass. I'll be like,
Whoa.
I'll
Like,
actually
who the
no,
hell
no.
doesn't
So,
do that? I mean,
I
honestly.
know,
I
right? I know, right?
because my ass is ugly. Mm.
Well, no, because it's
Dead ass.
it's kind of odd, like like a feel. It's just like wow. Exactly, and I think that
And
kind of
okay,
inspires Nightflower's ass too.
I
Go
got a
ahead, go ahead.
question for you. I got a question. Have you slapped it? Have you slapped your? Yeah. Thank you. I knew.
Is that a question for me?
That's a question for everyone.
Yes.
Do
Yeah,
okay, everybody in the chat room as well. I even asked this
yeah.
to you guys. Do you guys slap your ass when you're in the shower, or at least have at least chance to?
Uh,
Yes. All the
yes,
fucking time.
yes,
I
I slap my
did.
ass.
I did,
Gentlemen,
and it hurts.
Yeah, make a suggestion.
slap my ass. This is not a trick.
May I make a suggestion? Slap my ass.
This
This
is
is
not.
not a trick. Oh, soldier.
Oh, yes.
Oh, soldier, you handsome
Handsome
rogue.
rogue.
Hold on a second. All right, I have to ask this. I have to ask it to the people actually watching. How many of you people out there get curious in the shower and slap your own ass? Like, please be honest, because
Oh,
you
I
know,
have a sexy ass. I know I do.
yeah, like,
I am so proud of my ass. I'm like, oh my god.
exactly.
Anyways, I'm never getting.
I'm not very
We're,
proud
we're,
of my ass, especially since
what happened to
yeah,
Tuesday? Because this is like more like TMI Tuesday now.
So
Well, we just had.
basically, to
uh,
to
uh,
conclude the statement, I'm gonna take the liberty of concluding the statement.
Okay.
The reason I draw pony asses is just because I love my own ass, and it has developed into just loving asses in general.
Awesome.
And basically, they are incredibly easy to draw, and with the right amount of effort, I can make a goddamn sexy ass picture.
Damn.
Pun intended.
well, you do have your own sexy way of drawing. You know, your Phony Tail, your Wishy-Washy, your double entendre, and for and many people agree with me, your Little Miss Rarity.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
your update with General Stormbreaker. The duck face actually inspired me to do a picture, and that ass on the first two pictures are the two before.
Yeah, your recent ones, your recent post
Oh my
with her and
god, man.
yeah.
That was it. That was amazing how you did that. I was like, oh shit. Why
Well,
do I want to
it's not like Rarity hasn't done duck faces before
well
in
no, not
both
the
real
But
show or
this
yeah.
is button eye duck face.
this is exactly this is button eye
Yeah.
duck face. But not only the button eye duck face, but the plot. Like that is just a
Wait a
fucking
sec. Oh, sorry. It's nothing. I'm gonna take care of this.
but still, like
That frame, I'm going to talk about that plot frame.
please.
Um, that frame I had to redraw in maybe 40 different camera angles before I finally just went fuck it, ass. Because
Dead
I was
ass.
trying to draw her falling down. If you notice that the camera angle completely switches from the back of her to the front of her.
Yeah, yeah.
Originally, I was trying to draw her falling down from the front, and it was looking absolutely terrible. So I was just like, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to draw her from the back. The camera's going to move to the front of her, then to the side of her. I decided that the camera, since it's some sort of weird demon,
Hmm?
Make
You know
it
what?
so.
Another spoiler. The camera is going to be explained one of these days.
Alright,
Yeah, it's probably gonna be. I'll laugh if it's a chub that's carrying it around.
Chubby Rainbow Dash is carrying a camera.
Yeah, I can see. It can happen.
I could see that.
Although I did a little joke though about the camera deal. Like I was about to say, "Oh, the camera that doesn't exist, I exist," because I basically try to put myself in some of these videos.
I exist.
Yeah, but right now I have a sucky camera and I'm too embarrassed to use. So I'm now waiting for a new one that I'm having a ship from Wisconsin. So different.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
But,
Alright.
but that's what I go by through life. All right, when you're drawing, if something seems fucked up, draw the ass. It always works.
Dead ass. So yeah, got a lot of plot
And it
development
also-
here.
And don't
So-
forget a nice duck face.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
Duckface
always nice to
always.
have a Dice Duck face with a plot development.
And duck faces always help with plot development.
Always.
Oh,
Oh,
that
it's always great.
actually that's my challenge to myself now. Now I'm gonna try to draw Nightflower in a position where I can get her both the ass and the duck face. Am I messed up? I mean, am I fucking insane
Uh,
on trying to challenge myself to do
you.
that?
Well, no, no,
No,
that's all
artists is
right.
meant to challenge themselves.
Yeah.
Do we have
Oh,
more questions? What are
Oh
we
yeah.
doing?
I
We're
wanted to
actually
bring someone else though that wants to
all
ask
right.
questions, although I don't know if he's still available or not.
well we're
Sure.
working on it because actually our phone lines are pretty much getting up there full. Oh my god.
I'll drag this one in myself. You don't have to worry about it. Tech. Sorry.
We are our phone lines are pretty much full. I can already see it already. How
Hold
many
on a
people?
second. Shion, if you need help, give them my name. Give them my name. I'll help you out on this thing.
All right. Well, anyways, we need to do right now. Yeah, see, if you got people swarming, let's move on to the next question. Let's get on to the next phone call. Nightflower, thanks for stopping on by, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to bring you back on the show next time. So hey, thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you later.
All right then.
Anyways, let's get to the next call. And I want to bring on this one guy because he's been really excellent on my first show on here
Okay.
on Livestream. You know who it is. Everybody knows who it is, and it's one of my personal favorite, none other than Andrew himself. He's always asked excellent questions. So I'm gonna bring him on one more time and then move on to actually the next callers. We're gonna go through these callers quickly as we can. So if we're taking too long, we're going to do as quickly as possible as at a reasonable rate. All right, here we go.
Swedish deals.
Okay.
Hello, Andrew. Welcome back. My favorite caller.
Oh, that's
My
very nice of
favorite
you to call
color
my
is
favorite
purple.
caller.
Hey, you're on the mini
You're on the
Arcacia. You're
air.
on the air with LMR. You have a question for LMR.
Indeed, and then after the question, I have a statement.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Well,
Also,
for my
hi.
first question is, whenever you started making Little Miss Rarity, how exactly did you choose which kind of scars to give her at which times?
It's kind of just like random. Like as time progressed through Little Miss Rarity, like at first it was just, hey, let's put cat scratches over her eye, and then put them between her eyes, and then on her ear, and then on her cheek, and then on her arms, and I was just kind of like throwing scars in. And then there were a few iconic ones that I wanted to keep. I wanted to keep the ones over her eyes, and the ones between her eyes, and the one on her ear, but then I forgot it in like 3 updates, and I was like, fuck. Um, but then later on, I kind of just wanted to throw in scars just sort of randomly. And yes, more scars are going to be added to her in the future. And it was basically just what was working at the moment. I was like, I wanted to make absolutely sure that if she got a horrifying cut on herself, that it would stick around. Even if I get a million questions about, haven't those healed yet? I'm like, shut up. Um,
It's magic.
yeah, it's
Although the
magic.
branding was a nice touch.
I
Oh
liked the
yeah.
branding. That got a lot of
Yes, it
people
was
to
quite
shut the hell
lovely.
up. And I liked that I was able to do a shout out to my fans and say, hey, Little Miss Rarity is going to get a tattoo slash brand. What do you want it to look like? And I got like hundreds of submissions and finally decided on just that simplistic little heart. I was like, that is so cool. I like that. And I just branded that over the stitches. And good lord, my fan base over that damn heart has gone so far. Like I have a friend, really close friend of mine, who actually he got the Stitch heart tattooed onto his chest, and now he's gonna get the brand tattooed onto his chest,
Ugh,
like over the Stitch heart.
let's just
And
hope that he's.
I'm like,
Let's hope it.
damn, dude.
Yeah, let's hope it's just tattoos and not actual branding. Yeah.
Nah. He was really drunk when he showed it to me in the first place, and I was like, I would have gotten a tattoo of the brand, not the stitches. And he's like, well, I don't want to brand myself. That would hurt. I'm like, yeah, I imagine it would. Um, But then he came back later and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo of the brand over the stitches, and I'm like, awesome. So it's like that's how big my damn fan base has gotten. Not to mention the guy who actually cut the heart into his chest. God damn it! I was about to puke when I saw that. There's fans, and then there's oh dear.
As mad as there's just ones that you just wish.
I wish they would just like grow some humanity. So, Andrew, any more questions for me?
But he said he has
So,
statements, so let's see what's that all
Oh
about.
yeah, a statement. Let's hear the statement.
on the basis of the thing talking about plots, there's actually a psychological standpoint to why some men are interested in the female hind end. Being a point of it saying that if you look at it, it's a way of telling if a woman can be healthy or not.
Well, yeah, her wideness of her thighs and then childbearing hips, that kind of stuff, and you can also look at if a girl has an incredibly nice ass, it means she's been working out, she's been doing Pilates, she's been keeping her body in shape, stuff like that. You can tell a lot just from looking at a girl's ass.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just I think that people are just naturally enticed by round things. That was my assumption long ago. Round things with smooth surfaces. We're just obsessed with them. We just are. Could you tell me anything that's round with a smooth surface that you just honestly do not like?
Exactly.
And do not and do not want to have near you at all times?
Well, I can say one thing.
Yeah.
I want to point out something that my tech actually just mentioned to me right now. This is going to be kind of a surprise to you, but guess who's in the live stream right now?
What?
Fractured Loyalty.
Oh yeah, he's a buddy of mine.
Yeah, he's on right. He's on right now.
What is he?
Up Fractured Loyalty?
Yeah, Fractured.
Give him a
Wait,
bro.
which one's
Give
Fractured
him
Loyalty?
a what?
Hello.
Huh? What? Sorry.
What?
Exactly. You were saying give him a what, LMR?
A bro hoof over the internet.
All right, you hear that? You give him a bro hoof. Bro hoof through
Break
the.
the computer screen in the process.
Ow! I hurt my hand.
Fractured Loyalty is a good buddy of mine.
Okay, I'm giving a wave to Fractured Loyalty then. I'm glad you actually are watching the stream right now. So, hey Andrew, you've always been always a pleasant caller. So, but unfortunately we have to move on to the next caller. So, thanks for stopping by again, Andrew.
Anytime. And thank you for calling me a favorite caller.
Hey, you brought it on to yourself on this one, and you earned it. All right. So I'll see you around.
That guy's cool.
He is. He asked the best questions. That's what I love about it. That's why I want to keep him on this show for as long as we can, because he has it. He has that deal that everybody loves. And we're going to move on to our next person. According to what I have here, it is Sling 234. So I'm going to call him right now. See if he has a question for you.
Sligs 234.
Hey, Sligs.
Sligs.
Hello, Slig. Welcome to the Mini Arcade Show. How are you doing today?
I don't know.
I'm the same. Big hug.
Aww. So you have a question for Lil Miss Rarity here. What's your question?
Damn it, I forgot.
Aww.
I'm just so happy to see Jay, I forgot.
Are you blushing?
Kind of.
Aww. I think he needs a hug. He needs a bro.
He got a hug. He only gets one.
He gets a hug from me too.
Oh.
Okay.
At least one from me. Free hugs from me.
Okay. He gets a hug from you. Doesn't get another hug from me.
Look, I think he's turning really red right now. I think he's like, oh my god.
I'm not that red. I'm kind of red.
Just a little bit, just pink and a little.
Oh come on, let's not pick on the poor boy.
Okay. I'm still having fun. Good. I've been playing with glow sticks this entire goddamn interview. In
Hey,
fact, before this, like the hour I was listening to the previous interview, I was sitting here just fucking. I have a video on YouTube that I just made called "Star Ponies: The Pinky Menace." That I took my pony dolls and put glow sticks on them and made them have a lightsaber duel.
dun 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 dun.
I'm gonna link that to your stream right now. Here's a little intermission.
I'll look at it later. I'm too busy laughing. I gotta keep the track on the show here, man. Oh, Sling, what is your question?
Uh,
Before I lose my mind.
I, okay, I came up with something. I think you may have already answered this before, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. How did you get into art in the first place?
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, I was waiting for that question to come
Yes,
up.
yes.
Um,
It's why I have callers.
all right. Art in the first place. The short story is my brother walked up to me at one point in time and sat me down and he said, "I'm going to teach you to draw. Watch this." And he drew a picture and he was like, "Do what I just did." And I'm like, "Okay." And I did what he just did, and then I ran over and showed it to my mom, and I was like, "Yay!" And then I sort of just continued from there. The long version is, after that point, um, I continued to copy him. Like every time he drew a picture, I would sit there and I would try to draw it myself. And then I did that over and over and over. And eventually, he's like, "You need to develop your own style. So try drawing something without me being around." I started to draw things, and over like 3, 4 years, he realized that everything I was drawing was very similar to what he drew recently. So he stopped showing me his drawings, but I just kept drawing things that were similar to what he drew, and he got really kind of tired of it. So he stopped drawing completely. He like just plain didn't want to draw anymore, and I was like, oh no. And turns out the reason he stopped drawing, he went 4 years without drawing a single picture so that I could develop my own style without copying him anymore. And now he doesn't even draw anymore, but he's still, whenever he does, he's a prodigy. Just, oh my God. And just, I owe everything to him. Like I would have never even gotten into drawing if it weren't for the fact that he came up that one day and just went, "I'm going to teach you how to draw. Do what I'm doing." I'm like, okay.
Does he look at your blogs and see how you've evolved over the years?
Oh, he knows. I pressure him not to look at my stuff though, because it's really really weird when your brother looks at your porn, but you
Well, what's the difference? Looking at your
like,
father's porn or looking at your brother's porn? It's just
I
porn
don't
that's porn.
know. It's just well, he kind of is my father. He raised me more than my actual father did.
Oh.
So it's really unsettling thinking he might have stumbled across derpy hooves in a bathtub filled with semen, surrounded by 10 giant horse dicks blowing bubbles with a crazy straw. Um,
Where? I don't remember seeing this. Where was
I've
this?
seen it. This
this is
is
a picture of mine. It's one of my most popular pictures.
God.
God damn it. It's one of
Welcome to
my
Wing Butter Central, ladies and gentlemen.
and yeah, just thinking my brother might have seen that is just, I'm like, I don't want my brother to have seen that. The reason why is I don't want my brother to think of me that way. My brother raised me, and I don't want him to think he raised me wrong, because he tried to raise me. He's asexual. He doesn't really have perversion. And I'm serious. I've looked through his computer. I can't find porn on it. Not even in his history. And he's not the kind of person who knows to clear his history. This is a guy who doesn't look at porn. And he tried to raise me asexually, and I'm a perv. So
Yeah,
it really didn't work.
That did not work.
And and it's just, I don't want him to feel like he failed making me a good person because he thinks that perversion is a bad thing. And
You are a good
you know,
person.
one time I used the term fuck in front of him in a sexual means, And he got so fucking mad at me for doing that. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Because I was referring to him and his boyfriend, and yeah,
Wait, what? What?
boyfriend. My
I thought
brother's
you.
gay.
I thought you said he was asexual.
Well, he's not gay. He's bisexual, but he doesn't have sexual attraction. He just wants a cuddle buddy. I just broke one of my glow sticks, and it's like spilling glowing goo on myself. I'm gonna throw that in the trash. Um, no, my brother is. He does not want to have sex. That's basically it. But he does have romantic attraction to men and women. He just doesn't have sexual attraction to them. So he's weird.
Hmm.
Um, he has no sex drive. Is basically it. He has no libido. But anyway, he tried to raise me that way. Really didn't work, and I don't want him to think I'm a failure. So it's kind of weird knowing that he's looked at my porn. And I know he has. Good lord, he's talked about it a lot and gone like, I don't care if you draw porn. And I'm like, yeah, but it's still weird.
That reminds me of the time my friend started screen sharing some hentai, and he wanted me to watch it with him. I don't know why.
Me and my believe it or not, me and my brother screen share hentai, but the reason why is we laugh at it. It's so bad. Oh my God.
That it makes two of us.
We sit there and we watch it. We're just like, oh God.
Like she'd actually really tear apart from that, but it's funny just to watch her squirm. That's not legally possible.
My brother and I watched this one that was some woman and her sister were being constantly molested and used as sex slaves for the original woman's husband. It was like her sister came in, she wanted to help, and then the guy like tied her up and started using her as a sex slave, and then it was really stupid. And it's like 150 times they're both untied and walking around the house no problem. And I'm thinking, why are they not like running or and they keep having like these internal monologues about there's nothing we can do, and I'm like, you can call the fucking police. Good
For
God.
real.
So basically me and my brother like to Mystery Science Theater 3000 hentai because it's so bad. It's just so fucking bad. So that's basically it. This glow stick doesn't work. I've been cracking it for an hour and it's not even glowing. Fuck you. Okay.
Damn glow sticks.
Where are you getting all of these glow sticks?
Oh boy, is that a fun story.
Oh dear God.
Yesterday, me and my friends had the funnest night out ever. We went out. We were just having a great time, just going around, being idiots, having pizza, stuff like that. And we go into Dollar Tree, a little, everything is 99 cents store. And they were doing like this promotional thing. I guess it went to charity or something like that. I don't know what it was, but they were like, everyone was being asked, do you want to buy some glow sticks? A friend of mine bought a tube of glow sticks, and I'm like, well, I'm going to one-up him. And I'm like, I want 3 tubes of glow sticks. And then he was like, oh, well, geez, we're going to have so many glow sticks. And we're like sitting there and we're playing with the glow sticks out front. We're like, this is too much fun, these glow sticks. So my friend was like, I have the urge to just go in there and buy the whole box. And I was like, I'll be right back. Went in the store and just picked up the entire box of glow sticks. I was like, I want the glow sticks. So basically, I have I gave me and each of the 3 friends who were there at the time, each of us got 10 tubes of glow sticks. Each tube has like 50 glow sticks in it. So basically, I just have this lifetime supply of glow sticks right now, just for no reason other than I wanted glow sticks.
Well, at least when you go to a rave, you won't be without a little light to shine your way.
At least I can make more Star Wars pony videos.
That's something I would love to see. Honestly,
I'm gonna make so many of those tonight.
You have to have the music. You have to have the musical background to go with it.
I'm not even gonna throw in music. It's just gonna be me doing the music like da 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 da
Ah.
Like I have a Fluttershy, I have an Applejack, I have a Pinkie Pie, and I have a Rarity, and I'm just gonna make it just like this ongoing story.
Oh.
No, Pinkie Pie can't be Obi-Wan. Someone in my chat said, make Pinkie Pie Obi-Wan. No, Pinkie Pie can't be Obi-Wan. She's already Sith Pinkie.
Exactly.
And Rarity is already Jedi Rarity.
She'd be Mace Rarity. You know, like Mace Windu, Mace Rarity.
Yeah.
Because of the purple.
And then, let's see, Fluttershy would be like Darth Fluttershy. Applejack will be like Apple One Kenobi.
Apple One Kenobi. No. Qui-Gon Applejack, something like that. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jack.
Qui-Gon Jack. There you go. Oh.
God, this is gonna be so stupid. God, why do I do these things with my spare time?
Because you love to do it. It's random. It's the advantage of being random.
The fucking Star Ponies video, I even started to crack up at the end of it. I had to stop the camera.
Oh God! Did you hear? Did you overhear about the stream? What we're actually going to be in? Me and Gonzo will be doing.
What?
We're doing a little skit genre about. It's called Two Snakes in the Grass, and it's about like Metal Gear. You know, Metal Gear Solid Snake. Actually, basically breaks the fourth wall barrier and actually basically runs into Ponyville and actually runs into LMR, into your character.
Or Rarity.
Rarity.
Uncomfortable.
No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I can't believe I've been hit on this famous snake.
Oh, Snake! Look me with that gun.
That's it. I am writing the script. I am so writing the script for this one. This is going to be epic. It's going to be something that's going to be remembered in history. The day the fourth wall barrier has been broken, and basically, this may taste like a marshmallow.
Oh my God.
As much as I hate to go off topic, I know you guys don't have a whole lot of time to do this, so I've got, I think, maybe 2 more questions, and then I should leave.
Cool.
You know what? Shoot, let's go for it.
The first one, I already asked this on Jay's Tumblr, but he already has 2,000 messages, so I figured I'd ask him in person. You seem to like to say the word fuck a lot. Is this true, and why so?
I'm trying to cut back, I swear to God.
What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck told you that?
I've read a lot of his blog entries, and
I do say the word fuck a lot. Like, it's like my favorite word. See, I used to say a lot. I used to just go and then later on my mind sort of just plugged an adjective in every time I'm about to say and it just plugged in fucking instead. So it's just like, I'll be in the middle of explaining something and I'll just be like fucking, and fucking just explosions and fucking ponies, fucking everywhere.
Fuck the fucking fuckers.
And it's just, and my mom has noticed it. My mom has been like, "Why do you say fucking so often?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm trying to cut back. I don't."
Wait! I have to say it, Gonzo. I'm sorry, I have to say it. It's not a kitchen. Crap, 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 crap. But in this case, it's fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah, a little joke from another video.
So I've noticed.
This
Words never hurt anybody. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Why did you suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison? Anyway, you can do it. It's all up to you, okay? Anyway.
Whoa!
Let's.
Yeah! Loving it.
I say fuck a lot, and I'm really trying to cut back. I swear.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut back to one throwing my language around too, because right now I live in an apartment surrounded by senior citizens constantly.
Yeah, I live in an old neighborhood too. Like I live in a forest where people go to die. So it's a
Uh,
horrible place.
so you said you had one more question,
uh,
and I actually thought of another question as well. So go ahead.
damn it! I actually thought of two. Damn it. Well, I don't
Okay,
think either of these questions will take that long to answer.
okay, let's go for it.
Okay. This question is about Little Miss Rarity, unlike
Okay,
all of my others. How would she react to a gunshot wound?
she'd hate it.
I thought she liked pain.
No, that's a different type of pain.
There was a much earlier question that was asked, like what type of pain she enjoyed, like what were her limits, and I said she enjoys being cut, she enjoys bleeding, she enjoys needle pricks, she enjoys stuff like that. She does not enjoy trauma, and she does not enjoy intestinal damage, and she does not enjoy puncture wounds. If she were stabbed, she would probably keel over in pain. I mean, obviously, she just got fucking stabbed.
Yep.
But then, being burned, having hot wax dripped on her, stuff like that, she just fucking loves it. She relishes that kind of stuff. But, the pink Amina doll ripping out of her stomach, that was horrible. That was like displacing her organs and everything. She
Yeah.
I
probably
was
threw up blood after that.
I was surprised she lived after that.
Uh, as I've told everybody, she's in a magical world. I mean, they're unicorns. I'm pretty sure they can survive a lot more.
All I have to say is, like, damn right, I'm gonna hit that.
Like way earlier, I explained. I revealed, since it's been days since the update, I figure people might as well just get it spoiled. That guy
Yeah,
is
I
General
heard that. I was there.
So, um, so yeah, he's still alive because magic. I mean,
Magic.
What's with that insignia, by the way?
um, that's gonna get explained. I'm not gonna spoil that.
How many things are you going to explain in the next month or so?
Oh.
The camera's gonna be explained. Why Opal went crazy is gonna be explained. Just lots, just lots. The every little filly has her dreams is gonna be explained. I think that's what everybody's been waiting for. Um, yeah, it's all gonna come together. Don't worry about it. Any more questions?
Uh, let's see, what was the last one? Almost had it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. Damn it.
Unfortunately, I got something to tell you about this. Nightflower is doing a fuck count.
Oh, what?
Seriously?
Fuck count. No, see how many times you on the show actually have said fuck. He's gonna do a count. I think he's gonna make a contest of it.
Wow.
But I don't. You know what? I think. Oh wow. That's what tech support just it's got to be about.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Hmm.
Where in the world did you get the idea for Lil Miss Rarity in the first place?
I'm gonna tell this story again because I want to.
Man,
And you know what I'm going to do is from that, I'm going to go. You know, if you're still watching the stream, I'm going to hang up on this one, so that he can explain the story. Because we can actually move on with the show from here. So, all right, thanks for stopping on by, and he's going to tell the story again.
okay.
All right.
Listen up to the stream to hear the story. Um. Anyway, it was originally going to be Twilight Sparkle was going to be my Tumblr, and me and my friends sat there for a very long time talking about what Twilight. We were in Taco Bell, we were eating tacos, having a good time. We were like, what would Twilight Sparkle do? So we went through various ideas of what Twilight Sparkle would do, and we eventually decided she would find the Necronomiclop and would use it to use demonic magic and stuff like that. And what it did was it essentially summoned Where there was Nightmare Moon, there was Discord. It would summon like a third quote unquote boss creature, which is basically this big, horrible Satan pony that wants to fucking just turn everything grim, dark, and horrible and Silent Hill like. That comes along and possesses all of the ponies, possesses the main six, makes them all into grim, dark versions of themselves, and it's all fucking horrifying. Basically, turns the whole town into Silent Hill. It was all terrible. And then my friend is like, "What about Rarity? Isn't she your favorite?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And what would I do with Rarity? Um, I was like, I would just like make her put her hoof into a sewing machine, and it would like stab her a bunch of times, and then she'd bleed, and then she'd have an orgasm. And my friend was like, "That's hot." And I was like, "That is hot." So I went home and I made Little Miss Rarity.
Ta-da! And here she is.
So everyone can be pissed off that I didn't do the better idea.
Hey, nothing can beat Mama. Mama knows best.
Mommy's still pretty.
Mommy is pretty. Hell yeah, I would hit that. I would so wreck that. I am so sorry. I have to express that right now.
My face when I felt so bad. The one and only time I actually clopped to the idea of Little Miss Rarity, I was like, why do I feel bad for this? Because the fantasy involved cutting and bleeding and stuff like that, and that does not turn me on. As much as everybody likes to think that turns me on, no, that grosses me the fuck out.
Apparently you never met me. Because Sophia taught me quite a few things. Moving along. Um, I have a question from one of the people who actually sent it on here. What's the story behind Beep Boop?
Beep boop. I wasn't really satisfied 100% with Double Entendre and Phony Tail and Wishy-Washy. So I sat there and I said, I want to make an OC pony that represents me, my interests, and all that kind of stuff. So I was just like, what do I want to do? And I thought, what is my favorite time frame? Cyberpunk. So I was like, I want to make a fucking cyber pony. And then I was like, what is my favorite, type of outfit? Skin tight suits. So I put her in a skin tight suit. Then I was like, what is my favorite color combination? My favorite color for ponies is pink. So I made her pink. Then I was like, what's my favorite hair color? Blue. So it's blue. Then I was like, what's my favorite? I was just throwing out a lot of what's my favorites, and I just sort of like invented her design. And then she basically just does everything that's one of my interests. Like she's stupidly adorable. She has a little thing she says all the time, which is beep or boop. Um, she's just, I don't know, just everything about her is just she reflects my interests, my fetishes, all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much where Beep Boop came from. Her name, boy, did I ever go through a lot of names before we decided on Beep Boop. I don't know how many people actually remember the stream that I invented Beep Boop in, but we went through like 130 names before I finally just went, fuck it, her name is Beep Boop. And then named her Beep Boop, and that was it. And that's the origin of Beep Boop.
Awesome. Now,
And she is going to have her own Tumblr.
awesome. I'll be the first one to join on that one.
So will I.
Now, here's another question because I follow you quite a bit. I watch a lot of your streams. What's the story with you and Photo Finish?
What? How do you find her so cloptastic?
I don't know if I want to finish this
Oh, come on.
interview with a boner.
Go, come on, dude. You're talking to the guy who's also doing the interview with a boner as well. You know what? Hey, you're not
You're
alone.
talking to a guy who pretty much dubbed you. I'm pretty much used to a lot of shit that goes on with the My Little Pony fandom.
You're
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
hello. People make me
you,
into a titular character.
On photo finish on the photo finish topic. Before I explain that, um, does anyone remember the photo finish eBay auction that I put up for the plushie?
yes,
That I was like, whoever
yeah.
wins this wins a piece of my heart.
I
Somebody
probably
won it for me, and they are shipping it to me.
Aww.
A close buddy of mine, fucking Richie. He's awesome. I love that guy. He won the auction, and he was like, as soon as it gets to my house, I want your address. I'm sending it to the. Yeah, there he is. He's in my stream. Bob Dole's bunker. Fucking that guy. Just he made my life by buying that plushie for me. Um. So photo finish.
Hey,
Uh,
how about this? You want to bring him on?
I'll bring him on eventually.
I mean,
First, let me explain the photo
sure.
finish
Go
thing.
ahead. Sorry. I know you got a boner the size of Texas, but that's besides the point. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Texas is way smaller. That's insulting.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Dang.
the photo finish. Let me. A lot of people really want to know about photo finish.
Okay, okay.
Basically, the first time I saw the photo finish episode, I was like, I really like her. She's a cute pony. Um, like she was nowhere near a favorite, not even close. I was just like, she's cute. And then I found out the whole story behind photo finish. Not a lot of people know the story behind Tabitha Saint Germain and photo finish. Well, Tabitha Saint Germain tweeted a while back that photo finish was basically a dream come true character for her. She really, 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 really badly wanted to do a tribute to Anna Wintour, the editor in chief of Vogue magazine. Um, and she was like, "Oh my God, she's my idol. Can we please do a tribute to her?" So she talked Lauren Faust into writing up an episode about Photo Finish, who was an Anna Wintour pony, and it was basically a dream come true for Tabitha Saint Germain to be able to voice Photo Finish. And I was like, "That is so cute." I was like, "Oh my God, that is so adorable. That makes me like Photo Finish so much more now." And then I went and watched the episode again when I was incredibly sleep deprived. And just for whatever reason, it just sparked this little thing in the back of my mind. I don't know what it was. But as soon as Photo Finish came on the screen and started talking, I was just like, I want to fuck her in the mouth so hard.
I remember that stream to you like, oh my god, I want to fuck that. I want to wreck into it.
I want to just fucking fuck her accent out of her and then fuck it back into her. Um, I don't know. It was like a combination of respect, the fact that she's cute, the fact that she's my favorite voice actress, and the fact that it's just all of the things about her combined just made it just kaboom. She just exploded as an atomic explosion into she is the fucking greatest pony on that entire fucking show. And I would wreck her endlessly forever. So
God, you just totally fucking wow. That's awesome. That is completely awesome. I share your feelings on that.
Photo Finish is the only pony that has ever topped Scootaloo on my favorite pony list.
Hmm. How about
Scootaloo is best everything.
how about I fix your boner there for a second there? We'll get into a little serious topic on this.
Uh-huh.
What's your opinion on the derby? The whole entire derby thing that's been
That
going on.
didn't fix my boner at all.
No, what I mean is the whole entire what they did to Derpy on the whole entire show thing.
Um, I think it's stupid, but at the same time, we're making too big of a fuss out of it. Hasbro had no choice. Um, basically, they absolutely had to do something about that, because they were getting too many complaints, and they were just like, you know what? People are finding this offensive. We need to cover our asses. This is what Hasbro does. It's not the first time it's happened in the show. It's happened a lot of times in the show. There have been a lot of points like fucking Gilda saying dweebs. She doesn't say dweebs anymore. Go back and watch the episode on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there have been tons of points in the show where they have had to change things because they were just too offensive. And Derpy Hooves was something that it was like, hey, let's do something big for the fans. The fans have really wanted Derpy to talk. Let's make her come out. Let's make our name Derpy. Let's make everything amazing. And it blew up into one of the biggest things ever. Just so many people just fucking exploding about, oh my god, fuck you, how could you do that? That's offensive, blah 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 blah. So basically, it was their biggest wave of that is offensive, please change that they ever got. And at the same time, they got this gigantic wave of people saying, don't change her, leave her the same. So basically, they started a war between these two factions of people, and they were just like, you know what? There's nothing we can do. We have to change it. We can't leave it the same, unfortunately. So they made their big old apology to the fans, and they said, we're just changing this one scene. We have to. Please don't blame us, so on and so forth. And I'm like, you know what? We still have the original scene on YouTube. We have no reason to bitch and moan anymore. We all remember it happened. And when the DVD comes out, it's going to be the original scene. They've already said that.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to quit complaining. That's about it. And people are still blowing up at Hasbro about it. And I'm like, guys, it's not Hasbro's fault.
Yeah, we even that one video says it's not Hasbro's fault. It's basically
You have to realize that if Hasbro wouldn't have changed this, we could have lost My Little Pony. Would you really just want the whole show to go off the air because they didn't change it for some angry moms? I mean,
our right-handed legalists.
We've had angry moms and retarded idiots coming along and ruining things for generations. Do we really want to lose? I mean, we lost Invader Zim. Do I need to say more?
Yeah, that's a good point. I totally forgot about that show.
Invader Zim had one of the biggest fan bases ever created, and we lost it because of angry moms. Because Jonan Vasquez didn't want to change his show. So that's
now in a way now I see Derpy as Spock now all of a sudden.
It's like Hasbro saved the show from angry moms. Angry moms and complete retards are the reason we lose all the nice things. We lost Ed, Edd and Eddy because of them. We lost King of the Hill because of them, and we lost fucking Invader Zim because of them. So,
but you don't see anybody complaining about Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah, nobody cares about Ed, Edd and Eddy, even though I loved that fucking show. God, I loved that show.
So okay,
that's actually why I drew Derpy Hooves as Ed, saying Canadians are weird.
Yeah, actually speaking of Derpy on that deal, I actually had a debate on with some friends of mine, but everybody still say Scootaloo's still best cocksuck. But you drew that one picture of Derpy, basically sucking herself off. I was like, no, that's this picture. This picture pretty much says that Derpy is best cocksuck at this point. But of course, everybody agreed with the Scootaloo one. But I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think is best cocksuck?
You realize I started the Scootaloo is best cocksock thing.
Yeah, right? I know that. But the thing is, ever since you drew the Derpy one, which one do you think now?
I honestly think Scootaloo, and a lot of people like to try and correct me and say Foodaloo. No, I honestly like Scootaloo better than Foodaloo.
Okay, well you heard it here, folks, about Scootaloo still best cocksuck.
Yeah, Scootaloo is best cocksock and always will be. Like, even recently, I had that one question come in. Where is that? Anonymous said, "Can I be your cocksock?" And I'm like, "You hit ask as anonymous on accident, Scootaloo."
He just turned that around on him.
So yeah, Scootaloo is best cocksock. So that's that. And a lot of people have, I got a question that came in that was, if Scootaloo is best cocksock, what about when Photo Finish is giving you head? And I'm like, Photo Finish doesn't give me head.
You raped that.
I fucking ram her throat. There's a difference.
I should rip out your eyeballs and skull fuck you.
Yeah, she'll need it to capture the magics.
Her throat's gonna be capturing the magic. Time for a little close up.
Extreme close up.
Extreme close up. Zooming in. Not ready for my close up, Mr. DeVille. Anyways, moving along. Ooh, excuse me, I had a little belch in here. I had Nightflower is actually asking me this question here myself. He is wondering if you want to be in the big collab for Bronies. It's a big banner. I think the best way to do it, I think, I'm going to, since we're getting close to the end of the show here, I mean, we've been going way over. We're like 43 minutes over time, but I don't care. The viewers are still up. We're going to keep on going until we're going to, until one of us pass out.
Not too long. My brother's been waiting for food.
Oh.
I was like, hey, I got to do this interview, but after we're done, we'll go get something to eat. He's like, okay, don't take too long.
And meanwhile, anyway.
So don't take too damn long, but I will stick around.
Okay, I think I have a. Let's see. I want to bring my tech support back in here because he says he wants to ask you something, if you don't mind.
Sure. Fucking glow sticks.
Hello, tech support.
Ow.
Welcome back. You're on the line with LMR.
Yeah, I figured as much, but thank you for just about blowing out my speakers again. No, I was looking through your Little Miss J thing, and I remembered seeing the thing about the Pinkamena doll.
What thing about the Pinkamena doll?
The actual photos, the actual doll that's being sent to you.
Oh, yeah. Are you still looking for it, or have you found it?
Oh, I found it. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I can get one.
Well, when it is finished and it is in my possession, I am going to make an effort of advertising her, because she has done a lot more than just the Pinkamena doll. She's also got a Pinkamena Diane pie with her eyes going cockeyed to the sides and with the big old toothy grin on her face. And then she also has a depressed kind of gray Pinkamena with her hair down. Pinkie Pie's her favorite pony, obviously.
Yeah.
Then, she's also, I think she's working on a Madame LaFlower plushie right now, which I think is hilarious. It's like
Awesome.
a little gray pillow, or a little tan pillow. But yeah, she does those, and the Pinkamena doll is free for me, even though I wanted to pay for it, but she insisted I get it free, and I'm like, okay, I'll take something for free if you don't want me to pay for it. Yeah, she does a lot of plushie work. She also made me a hat. She makes hats, and back when I was more furry than I was pony, she made me a hat of my fursona. So it's basically a Phony Tail hat now. Like it's white and it's got ears on it, and it's basically
Pretty epic.
So yeah, she makes a lot of stuff like that, and I am going to advertise her. I don't think she's going to make more of the Pinkamena doll. The main reason why is because this one, she's had a lot of strangely coincidental situations that have just been like nightmarishly haunting, and she wants the doll out of her house and to never come back. So
Another Rupert doll. Oh my god.
She's just terrified of that fucking doll.
You know what? I definitely agree. But you know what? If she wants some stuff to sell, I am going to offer my services on my show here to advertise for her. If that'll be all right with you, LMR.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Just you have my deal. You could send me send me in letters and whatnot. And I'll make a send me a picture and I'll just advertise it during in between. Um,
Well, she has a Tumblr. I just don't remember what it is, and I would advertise it now if I remembered what it was. But yeah, as soon as that doll is in my possession, I'm gonna make an effort of advertising her and letting everyone know that she makes plushies. Um,
I mean, I would love to get my one stuff on Picamina dolls. Actually, speaking of Picamina dolls, um, did you know you inspired me to draw again?
I've heard that before, but that's good.
But the thing is, I drew you a picture, and it was basically it was my first one I haven't drawn in a long time. Was the real life Pinkamena doll
Hmm.
with real cutting motions. I kind of drew it out to make it look like it was a special package. I think it was during one of the days you were sick, and I just drew you a picture. But that was a while back. But
I don't remember it.
that's okay. It was a really great picture. Um, But yeah, I think it might have inspired a lot of people, actually artists out there. And
Oh,
I,
a lot. I get freaking fan art all the time.
yeah,
There's a picture that I haven't shown to anyone, and I keep forgetting where I saved it on my hard drive of human Little Miss Rarity with a knife in her butt.
whoa,
Ugh, that
And
perks me up.
I always laugh when I see it. I'm like, oh look, there she is with the knife in her butt.
what in the butt? I say what in the butt?
Because it's not like graphic or anything. It's kind of just a picture of human Little Miss Rarity, like looking cute, and then they just shoved a knife in her butt for no reason. It's just like it's there. It looks like it's holstered.
Yeah.
Can't even see it.
um,
Uh,
do you have the picture with you right now? We could probably show it
I
to the.
don't know where on my hard drive it is
Oh,
or what it's named.
then
I can't.
forget about it. Forget about it. We'll leave it for up for another time. Um, but hey, the tech support. Thanks for stopping on by. I'm going to send you back to work because we're getting close to the end of the show here. So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
I love you.
Oh, I did fix that bite mark.
Oh, he's the artist who actually did that
Oh,
one.
you
That one.
put it on the other cheek.
Well, you can't see the other cheek because of the tail, so.
Oh well,
Oh.
note it to me and I'll be like, yay, it's fixed.
Yay! It looks right now. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So you go
That's
post
pretty
it up there.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for stopping on by. So and we gotta move on to the next one. All right, everybody, we're getting close to. I'm going to call this the last rounds. So if you have any questions, please send your deal to my tech support in the mini arcade show, and we're going to be wrapping it up here pretty quick. I know that I'm going to bring Nightflower back because he's working on a very special project, and he's been getting people to come, and sign up for this collab. Gonzo even knows about it. I know about it. So I'm going to bring him back here in a second. I'm going to find his name.
Okay.
Um, there it is. Here we go. Hey, Nightflyer, welcome back.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that. The collab. You want to ask him about your collab, and you may want to explain it real quick.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I just looked at my calendar and it said 3/4. I was like, oh fuck, this thing's almost a deadline. So basically, what the collab is, it kind of happened just before the kind of ordeal with Derpy. I had the idea of bringing every pony, like every Tumblr pony, or as much as I could get together in one massive banner collaboration. That, if willing, I can possibly get this hung at BronyCon this year, and it's going to be really. I have about over 200 people already signed up for it. The deadline is in 2.5 weeks, and I know you were one of the people on my list to get into it, but I didn't get around to getting to you because I was busy with college work and
So what do
God,
I have to do? Draw Derpy?
Well, no, you don't have to draw derpy. Basically, you can draw your character, any of your characters. You get 10-inch by 10-inch square, or if it's pixels, 720 by 720. You can draw whatever you want. Keep it PG, like because this is going to be seen by a lot of
Well,
people.
yeah, everything's got to be PG at BronyCon. So
Yeah, yeah. But if we do get enough support on this, and because I know this thing is going to come out really well, like I'm doing a side job to raise enough money in order to print this motherfucker out. But god damn, I should keep myself tracking on fucking time. I mean, bucks. Anyway, but it's the whole goal of this whole project is just to bring everyone like closer together. That's basically why I want to do this, and also to see if I can actually keep my momentum and actually doing something like this.
And I'm also to suggest as well, we should also do is make, if it actually works out really well, better than we hope, we should also make T-shirts and actually give to all to some of the people who actually, I'm also willing to put a contest up for. I'll pay for an extra shirt for it for people to win for on here on the show.
For participants,
Huh?
sounds like a good idea. We can make T-shirts.
Yeah, make T-shirts and sell them, but it'll really get the Tumblr out, Tumblr people out there, and also get other people to notice, what Tumblr and us Brodies are doing here. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think? What's your opinion on this, LMR?
another one of my glow sticks broke open, squirted all
Yes.
over me.
Yes. There we go. Another glow
Oh my
stick.
God! Another one gone! Damn it!
God.
Okay.
Why do they keep on breaking these lightsabers?
Hold up. I need to see how many fucks you've given so far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7.
Enough!
1, 2. Oh my god, 84.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Glowing mess in my trash can right now. Oh my god, it's like a radioactive spill.
Yes. No, take a picture of it. Take a picture of it, put it up on Tumblr. Alright, I will reblock the fuck out of it. I'll reblock the fuck out of
I'm
it.
doing that right now. Where's my camera?
Gonzo, where are you?
Camera.
What?
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Why are you quiet?
Please change battery pack. Damn it! My battery pack is in my trench coat in my car. Oh.
Wait, do you
I'm
have a
just
phone?
in and
Do you have a
out.
camera
I'm
phone?
just in and out. Oh.
No,
Are you okay, Gonzo?
Damn it!
Yeah, it's just that it's like 3 a.m. where I am.
Oh wow.
We should probably
Getting
end
close
this.
to 3 a.m.
Yeah, and we're going to end this in about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Oh,
But
I want
anyway,
to take a picture of this.
Trying to get back in all seriousness. So what do you say? You want to be in on this?
Sure.
All right, that's
Huh?
good. Just trying to get as many people as I can. The deadline to get your picture in is the 23rd of March. I started this around the middle of February. Because if I get the 23rd, it'll be enough time for me to put it together, find a place to print this out, or some place that at least has the balls to print this out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will but I do have a backup plan, like if in that chance I'm not able to get to BronyCon. Like I was meaning to start a donation thing for this, but I never did. But if I don't go to BronyCon, I will send a digital copy to everyone
That'd be cool.
that is in it. So I do have a backup if I don't make it. But my goal is to get to BronyCon.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep,
All right.
so
Nightflower, thanks for stopping on by. We're going to kind of wrap this up real quick.
you
So-
go on ahead.
All right. So, anyways, folks, it's getting close to closing hour. Basically, it's almost where I'm at, almost midnight. So, anyways, I am going to hang this one up. So, anyways, folks, I want to thank everyone who actually showed up here. Everything worked out terrific. Everybody had fun. Everything went well. I mean, it's just all the views I see here. I mean, I appreciate everyone. I mean, if you don't know me, I am Mean Spirit Moon. You could send me anything. Just ask me anything, And also, if you have a question, you can send the questions to me. And if it's a good enough question, we'll probably even post it up on here and maybe do a little deal. Um, I mean, you actually have got a chance to ask questions to LMR. And LMR, I want to personally thank you for stopping on by here on the show.
No problem.
I mean,
It's
been
fun being here.
oh it's really fun. Gonzo, thank you for all your patience. I understand you're tired.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this
Yeah,
is
it's worth a while right now just to understand what goes on into Lil Miss Rarity's mind.
yes,
I just purposely cut open another glow stick to add to
the illusion,
the horror inside of my trash can.
the horror, the horror.
Like seriously, it's glowing through my trash can. Like the sides of my trash can look like a rave party. This radioactive mess.
Someone better call a cockroach.
Hell.
Oh, take a pig, he says.
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Take the picture, man. Take the picture.
I would love to. I need to get a battery pack for my camera out of my car. So let's finish this interview.
All right. Well, I'm going to basically end the stream right now. I want to thank everyone for coming here. Follow me, and probably in a couple weeks from now, I'm going to do another show. I don't know if I'll be able to last another Tumblr ponies, but we'll see what happens. So I'll update everyone on that. So thanks for stopping on by. So this is good night.